Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back. I'm using this section of, this is an old set, 139666. Oh, there we go. There's a number you don't want to repeat every day. This is called the Home and Hearth, and I've had this since I joined, I think. But it's just a window, it is. And apparently it's either the windowsill or it says Hearth and Home. So whether it's, I don't know what it is. But I've used it on my card and I've already cut my shape out, ready for stamping to save a little bit of time. But look how old these, that you know, don't ever get rid of these Christmas dies. I always put a little section at the back for Christmas dies, so I can keep them separate. And this is the card we're going to make. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? This is using the Merriest of trees, and we're only die cutting. We've got the deckled circles and this brand new Traditions of St. Nick designer series paper. And there's that little hearth piece that fits my sentiment beautiful. And it says, hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. These are some of those beautiful new pearls that came out. I've used a dimensional on the back of one of my dots I made with the metallic elements. I used a copper one because I wanted it to stand out against the gold. I've prepped one ready. I've put a glue dot on the back, but I'm going to use a small dimensional if it's small enough. So let me peel the backing off. It's just to make it look like a screw, so it looks like it's screwed into the wall. Sometimes I come up with ideas. May have seen it in a magazine somewhere, I don't know. That backing does not want to come off. This is so fiddly. There we go. Right, I'm just checking my dimensionals. And that's a bit too big. So that one was pretty big. So let me pop that down somewhere. I've got some bigger ones here. Maybe I'll use this one. Flick it over. These I leave to dry on this mat because they last ages. And then I'm just gonna, oh look at that. You won't even see it really. You could use a white one, but my ribbon's going around it. So even if it does poke out a little bit, I've got that ready. And then to do the screw marks, I did use my X-Acto blade and dented it, but it sprung back up into shape. So I'll do what I did with my other one. And I'm just going to put a black line across it with a permanent marker to make it look like a screw. So there's my little screw ready for my next card. I love these silicone mats. I bought myself a new one, so I've always got some, so I can use one and use the other one for, but isn't this beautiful? Didn't need any decorations with the layers of gold I've got. I got a card base. This piece is 3 and I literally cut it by 5 and it needs another little fraction coming off. There's the piece for my sentiment. I have fetched my old olive over instead of black, but I might heat emboss it with gold. I don't know what I've got that for. Oh, for the circle, to cut my circle out. There's an extra piece that I cut off, which I'm going to just layer on the top to break it up a little bit. It just makes it look a bit more appealing. You can have it towards the top. So this one, it's layered on the card. It'll just break up the whole sheet. Instead of having too much, I mean, this side is the fireside and it's cute. I really like it. But I was thinking, does my gold go against it? So I cut it the other way. I will glue that attached there, and then the little post boxes, that's off the back of a different piece of designer series paper. but I thought it's the same width. Why would I throw it in the bin when I can use it? I have got, oh, I need a piece of white cardstock. And here it is. This will be for my other circle. So I've numbered my circles. So number 8 will be for my large one. And number 7 shall be for this. Oh, it might need to just get a little bigger piece. And then layer that up with that. I am going to cut this first tree out. Because if you notice, oh, I've just pulled one of my little gems off. And I can see the glue dot there. Right there. See this layer? I have added glue and used the old ice stamping glitter. So I'll cut that first and I'll do the glue in, let it dry. It doesn't take too long, but it is the third one down. So we've got number 4, 3. So 4 is that one. This is the one I want for this one. And then we got our other 2 colours and 2 gold pieces. So I've already cut the large tree to save on time. I've got my other colours of gold. Now these are literally just from scraps. So I'm going to have to do the circles on my large one. But let's just do this one first and get it out of the way. And like I'm saying, I'm just using scrappy bits that were in my... I keep a little folder. And I even throw all the scrappy bits. I don't need to now. Can't really get much off that, so I don't mind throwing that. Pop them out the way just for a second. Just while I get, where's the gold piece? Where have I just put my gold piece? There it is. It was stuck under there. So, let me get my glue. Where's my glue gone? And let me zoom in just to show you. Pull this up. So just along the bottom, I am squirting the smallest amount of glue. There's no point putting anywhere else because they're going to get covered up with my other glimmer. Pop the lid back on my glue for a minute. Get myself some scrap paper. Now I held my little tree just over the lid. I know I'm going to catch some of it. And just decorate the edge just like that. Now we're going to leave that to dry. You get most of it, but some of it does go astray. And you might think, was it worth it just for that bit? But I think it makes the little card stand out. I mean, if you've got the old, oh, what was it called? It was like a puffed up. It was it's same as one of these little bottles, but it was in white and it was like puffy paint. I can't remember. I think I had one, but I can't remember where it's gone. But you could use that instead. So, top of my tree is going to be this little tiny piece, and like I'm saying, I'm just using scraps. You'd be surprised what you can get out of these little pieces. But for video's sake, and maybe I could have got 2 out of there, but... And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I've got sticky on the back of this. Look. It's got double-sided tape on it already. but I'm using glue dots. So let's put that piece back. I want to keep a track of my trees, so I've got that one, that one. We need this little gold piece now. I'm going to keep this because I get another 2 out of this. So only stamping we're doing really is the sentiment. But the card looks like you've taken forever to cut it out. So there's my other tree. And I'm going to keep that bit and put my scraps bin. And then this piece is going to get the largest part. I mean, you don't even have to use all the tree. And now I just angled this to make sure I got it all on. Lovely. Love it. I made something pretty similar quite a while back, but mainly in white, and that did get a lot of views actually. Oh, look at that, perfectly. Just cut my bottom tree out. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to add dimensionals between each layer except for this one. This one is going to get glued right on top because otherwise we'd end up with 5 layers. So that's going to get glued, that's going to get popped, and that's going to get popped. And this piece I'll save so I can get another tree top out of that one. So all my trees are done. Whoops. I'm just going to run. I don't know what that is on my plate, but it's got black marks and it came up. So I'm going to add my circle to there and my other circle to there. And I'm going to run that through my big shot. My big shot. For my circles, I'll show you one day how to make a card. It does hurt my back going back and forth. Look at that, perfectly layered. I love these deckled circles. Look, I got marks on my card, but I can turn it over. Perfect. That'll go in my scraps bin. This too will go in my scraps bin. I don't like to waste. I mean, you could keep that and put that. Say, let's just focus. You could add that to a top of a card, so you're not wasting that bit even. Stamp something in there and add some designer series paper. Oh, there you go. You've got another idea for another card. So that'll go in the scraps bin as well. Woohoo! Why would you waste? So let's build this beautiful card. So I love this paper. I love it. So get some. I'm going to use my tape runner. It's a little bit quicker. Oh, let me zoom you back out. I'm terrible for that. I keep forgetting. Let's just tape on. And what I might do is this time is just pull it across a little bit, making sure it's perfectly lined up. Give that a smoosh. I'm gonna add this. I love those little post boxes. The Victorian style post boxes. So cute. And I'm just coming down about 1/4 of an inch. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Now all I've got to do is trim that little bit off. Come on, sticky man. Right, and just push my finger against there. And it takes that piece off. Beautiful. Isn't that the cutest? It's not the straightest, but burnish my card. Right, I'm just going to set that to one side. Now we're going to get our dimensionals. And I'm not going nuts. I'm only literally adding 3. Got my little tub. Because they're just being decoupaged, as they say, you know, layer, and when you layer up on another. And who doesn't like a fancy gold Christmas tree? Isn't that cute? And again, this is dry now. You might get a bit of loss if you scrape it too much, so hence the reason I'm not going to lay it down and scrape it. So another 2 on there. How cute. I'm not trying to touch that area. God, look at that. Even that you could keep as a pretty tree. And then we're going to glue this one down. Let's get some tape on there. I'm going to glue this on top. I like these because you stamp the tree, if you stamp in the tree once, and then all the dies cut each section of the tree out, which is rather cute. And then our top layer, I tell you what I did on the last one, I just added 1 in the center. And this is going on the top layer. But look how pretty, and it's not really that bulky. You can squeeze them so they're not so sticky out, but it's not that bulky. So let's grab them a sec. Now I'm going to turn this over carefully. I've got some of my gold ribbon here. That's all I'm using. May need to cut a little bit off in a minute. And then I'm going to be popping a little bit of tape on the back. Oh no, that's on the circle. On the circle. So let's put the circle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that. And I'm going to fold it so I can see the loop on my ribbon. So I don't need that much. Maybe I could have got away with cutting less off. So, about there. Let me just check. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I mean, I might just snip that off so it's not bulking on my card anywhere. But that's the only bit of waste. And then I'm going to glue. Just pick the best side. Because it doesn't matter, you're only layering this. You could add snowflakes, I suppose, to this. But I think this tree just speaks for itself. It's so pretty. And again, this has got double-sided tape on it. I can see it there. Perfect. And I can get the backing off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. I'm keeping that little dangler up the top. Making sure that, oh, isn't that pretty? Absolutely pretty. Now I can move that over a little touch. Oh, that is gorgeous. It has still got a little bit sticky on the back there. which will glue down on my card in a moment. So let's attach that. So I'm going to peel back the dimensional. I'm going to add, oh, I need to glue that actually. Let's just keep that on my fingernail for a sec. And just splattering that. Now I want this in the middle of my card, but towards the top. So this one's going to look and feel a little bit different. And now for my little screw that's going to fit. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move, put the tiniest little bit of glue and drag that up. So when I put my little screw in there, she says, it will keep my ribbon in place as well. So I'm just going to add a splash of glue just at the back. So when that dries, it'll keep that little shape. It's like so cute. I love it. Put the lid on my ink before I had to wash the bottle out and everything. It really clogged it up. But isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Now for our little hearth. I think it's just a windowsill, but I'm using Old Olive this time. Let's just hope I get it straight. So I'm going to pull it towards me a little bit just so I can stamp it. And I love the photopolymer because you can see that you've stamped it properly. Oh, that is gorgeous. Right, let me put my little trees away before, knowing my luck, I will forget to put something down. You could add little stars if you wanted to your tree. I think because it's such a, how can I say, it's like a classical tree, something you would see on a Victorian, because the paper's such Victorian looking. Where have I put my circles now? There we are. Sure, I'd forget my head if it was loose. I'm just giving that chance to dry properly. But I love these deckled circles. I think the largest one, can you imagine that as a Christmas card? 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Cut 2 out, score 1 at 1/2 inch and attach that on the back and leave the full one at the front so the card folds out from the back and you've got a perfect circular card. I will make one. I'll have to make a nice what do they call it, gift box also. So let's flip this over. I'm going to use a strip of my black. Oh, I need to take off roughly, that will do. I mean, you could have cut that in strips, but for video purposes. Now this is where I added it to make it look like a snow globe as well. So it's like a snow globe tree ornament. That's so cute. Got myself some baker's twine. I think this is oh, I can't remember the colour. It's not crumb cake. Or is it crumb cake? It might be crumb cake. It's very vanilla as well, but I added a little tiny bow on the second one down. This time I'm going to wrap it around twice. I love this bow maker. What a lifesaver, because I'm more fingers than thumbs. So take it off slowly, it stops them from curling. Got my little scissors. Put my bow maker. They come in a packet of 5. You get black, white, grey granite. Yeah, crumb cake and berry vanilla. There we go. So cute. And then I'm just going to add that on there. I'm going to get myself a little dimensional. Not even dimensionals. They are glue dots. I don't buy the glue dots. I've got so many from all the card kits. I'm just going to pop that in the centre. And then I'm going to attach this beautiful bow. I think it looks Edwardian, shabby chic vintage. That's what I meant to say. Get rid of my bits. And then these are the pearls. Blooming pearls are called. They've got them in petal pink, garden green, gold and pretty peacock. So I'm using a garden green because they really do match a little bit. So I'm going to have a large one and a small one. I am having a small one either side of my sentiment because they just look the beautifulest. And then I'm going to go back and have another large one. And I had it just there on there. I haven't put anything inside. I suppose we could stamp. But now that's glued on. So we've got our smaller bow on this one. We've got our glittery patch. I was thinking of adding something out of these, the loose holly gems, but the green is too green and the gems are all red, and I don't really want. Why do I need red? But I just think that is absolutely beautiful and vintage. Let's see. We could basically stamp this in the bottom corner, maybe have wishing you a Merry Christmas on the inside. Should we do that? Let's have a look. I haven't coloured my ink anyway. Oh, silly sausage. Right. Let's pop these to one side. Let's get this. I need another magnet inside my box. So I'm just going to stamp a large tree. I don't even have this out of the box, as you can tell. First time ever. Grab myself a block. And it's just, I've stamped off, as you can see. I'm just gonna make sure this is straight. That's cute. Leave that there for a minute. Do the same again. It's a little bit dark. Cute. Let's get rid of that for a second. Clean it off. And you know me, I don't like a dirty stamp. I can put that away after. Let's get now our wishing you a Merry Christmas. And then we can stamp this full strength just in the center of the card. It says, wishing you a Merry Christmas. Maybe we could have taken it down another tone. Maybe, I'll tell you what I'll do this time. Instead of doing the green on this second card. Oh, that's the first card. come in with the black and then make it pop even more. Now that stands out a little better. So we've got decoration on the inside. Decoration on the inside. I've got this beautiful Christmas tree bauble come snow globe on the front. I think it's cute. Cute. You know I'm gonna love it. I can't sing, so please don't ask. No requests. I just get a little bit carried away, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making it. It's very rare I come, not saying very rare, it's not very often I sit down, make a project and think, oh, I really do like that a lot, and I mean a lot. So that's changed my perspective of this card. I really had fun making it, and I think that is absolutely beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you give it a go. This one is in black, this one is in old olive, with our beautiful tails going on. And there we have it. This is my bauble come, because this could even look like the bottom of the snow globe as well, but this is a Christmas bauble snow globe Christmas tree card. There's a mouthful. But there we go. I hope you've enjoyed. I really love it. If you thumbs up and share, it pushes this out so more and more of you lovely ladies can see my ideas, that the beautiful Lord Jesus Christ gave me these gifts to share with you all. So press the button, press the like even, the share button, whichever. Take care and come back on the next video. Thanks for watching. Love to you all. And like I say, in all glory to our great Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ for giving us these talents to share. Till next time. Bye.